Star Corner here on iBrand Daybreak, and joining us to shine is Femzi. He's the Oga of Femzi Entertainment. Hi Femzi, good morning.
Good morning, ma.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, ma.
Okay, let us dive into it. Of course, Femzi Entertainment, into everything: photography, videos, music videos, and in fact, anything that has to do with camera. Abi, I'm correct?
You're fine.
Femzi is your guy. Don't miss him. Hi Femzi, welcome once again.
Nice meeting you also.
All right, let us get into it. A lot of times we see dope music videos, we see dope movies produced. We don't see the people who are behind this camera doing all the work. And I'm sure you can pretty much relate to all these things in front of you right now. You're already calculating so many things and checking out what is and what is not. I can't even relate to all that. Well, it's the beautiful work that you guys put out there that we get to see at the end of the day. But just give us like a background of what it is like to, you know, function in your industry, to be a DOP. Okay,
at first I will just tell the people at home that it is not easy to call yourself a DOP. There is a section in, what is it called? In, I can say there is a cameraman and there is DOP. There is difference between cameraman and DOP. DOP is director of photography. Cameraman is the one behind the camera that handle the camera. Normally, DOP handle the camera also.
As well, yeah.
But what happens is that the setting of the camera, the deep inside of the camera, is DOP that will handle it. It's DOP that will know the lighting texture of the set. Before the director now said, "Are you set?" Before they now roll, they said, "Set and roll." There's difference between cameraman and DOP. The director of photography is the brain behind the sets. Is the one that will look at the facial expression of the artist. That will say, no, the color brand of the lipstick is not match. Let me just say the powder of the body is not match through the camera. But a normal camera guy will just said, let's shoot.
Yeah, I know, right?
You didn't even focus on anything. You just press record and shoot. But DOP look at the details. Look at the texture, the setting, and the lighting skills. Before the director now said, let's roll.
So all the people, basically, if I get it wrong, please correct me. All the people that function behind the scenes are almost all under the DOP, because you see to the lighting, you see to the setting, you see to the setup, and all that.
I would say that everybody is under the DOP, but we are all under the director's skills. There's difference between the DOP and the director. Everybody, director knows that you can handle this for me, you can handle this for me, you can handle this for me. But the main brain behind with the director is the DOP. Okay.
So let us get back to how you found yourself doing this DOP thing. You know, when we were all small, everybody wanted to be engineer, doctor.
Yeah.
What do you call them? Pilots and all. It's good though. Even me, I had all those dreams as well. But look at me now, talking for a living.
Okay. Let me say, like what you just said now, I will bring it back to my early stage of life. This is my 22 years experience.
Wow.
I started early.
Wow.
My early stage. Back to my mom, I can say that I can give kudos to my mom so far, because she's the one that is bring behind my success so far in life.
Oh, wow. From
God and my mom. My mom worked as a cleaner in TV station. I won't mention, because normally we are on set. In a TV station, my mom worked as a cleaner then. And when I followed my mom to the TV station, I would just told my mom that I'm coming.
And you sneak out?
I will sneak out to that studio and start looking at them. At the age of 7 years, 8 years, then I will just be looking at them. And something happened suddenly. Someone just told my mom, you can't make it in life. This is what you are going to do for the rest of your life.
Oh, wow.
Everybody behind you or your son will never do this, will never do that. And this person is just a normal, a top presenter. And this thing, I'm there also, part of the scene. I'm being behind the scene. I'm just looking at that scene. That when I make up my mind, I said, what will make me to be the best in entertainment level, I'll work towards it. That is what makes me to become this.
Motivation.
From that day,
You told yourself.
I just told myself and said, I'll become this. But now, the person that said that was that day, I'm the one feeding him now through the work I give to him. Through the work I give him. Because I thought I said, I will be the one that you look up to in the nearest future. But through God and the word of my mouth, God accepts.
All right, so you've been doing this for a very long time. What has the journey been like? I mean, starting from a very young age, the motivation is definitely not the problem because you made up your mind early enough. But what has the challenge been like, you know, getting to the point where you are at now, right now?
The challenge is very hard. I was slaved. I won't say more than that. I was slaved. Before you can say you want to become a boss, and nobody to help you. You don't have a rich father or a rich mother. Sir, I was slaved. I started from rolling cables. You roll cable from here till, let me just say from 5 meter, more than, is it 5 meter or 5 millimeter or whatever? 5 meter distance. You start rolling cables. I started it for 3 years. When I started that for 3 years, before then I said, okay, come to camera. I started rolling my camera. When I started to become a boss on my own, some still slave me because I don't have what it takes to become a boss, which I don't have the equipment. But during my learning stage, I'll trek from, they used to call a place called Okera. I'll trek from Okera to Ketu to learn this for 3 years. It is not easy to become a boss, but I was slaved.
You worked really hard.
It was very hard.
Okay, so what is it, having to hire people, you know, you did mention that you shoot music videos.
I do.
And, you know, you're also into some production type of things. Having to hire a DOP these days has become like pretty expensive. I know that we live in a country where, of course, everybody's earning out a living. And then you hear music video producers mention exorbitant prices. I mean, talking about billions and billions of naira. Some even charge in dollars these days.
It is dollars.
And you know, for people who really don't understand how the industry works, it can never make sense to them why they have to pay so much money, or why artists have to pay so much money just to have a music video or to have, you know, video to their sound. Why has it become so expensive? I mean, the work that you do.
Yeah, at first I will give a kudos to some of my boss out there. It is not easy to bring a cast and a crew together. And it is very expensive in the media world that all the cameras that we use is very expensive now. And if we say we are going to shoot your music video in the next 2 weeks, we'll be having an arrangement with some of the equipment companies that will bring the equipment down for us to shoot. Because if I try to say I'm going to get a camera on my own, maybe I try to get a red or red scarlet now as my personal use. When you say you don't want a red scarlet, do you want me to buy red dragon? If I bought a red dragon, if I have a red scarlet, if I have a red dragon, and you said no, you don't want me to use the 2 cameras, I should go and use Ari. You know, I'm going to try to hire. I won't buy. Because all this camera is expensive. But for you to get that from a company, you need to pay a lot of money. The lighting, the camera, the crew, you need to pay them. It's not really that expensive. I won't call it expensive. And we normally face a challenge. Once you paid your money, we can shoot maybe a week. Rain, weather, sunny. The crew, even the tout will disturb you for the shooting. You will have been in a place to shoot. They will just say to everybody, I'm a salon, what do you do? You need to pack all the equipment because all the equipment is very expensive. You need to pack everything and leave. And that is what you view to suit your sets. What will you do? That's what makes the cost of the music video high.
All right, I have a lot of questions for you.
I'm already.
But on a very lighter note, let me start by saying that your mom, who gave you this opportunity of becoming a DOP.
Yeah.
What exactly have you bought for her?
Yeah, Daddy. I really appreciate God that I have tried to give her a roof.
A roof. Wow.
Oh, wow.
I won't call it a house. A roof.
That's good.
I just thank God for that.
All right.
I really appreciate God.
Now let's move straight now to the business of the day.
Okay, we are fine.
You are a DOP,
Yeah,
an experienced DOP.
we thank God.
Yeah. Tell me, what are some of those rough parts in this career you've chosen for yourself?
The rough part is very long. I won't say it's a rough part and it's a journey of life. Because if you call it a rough part, anything that is rough, you only excuse and be thrown away. It's a journey. You need to walk through it. If you don't walk through it, you won't make it. If you call it a rough part, I would say it's a lesson. And everything you do in this life, you need to pass through the lesson. And it's also a knowledge.
So just nip it in the bud because of time. What are some of those difficult parts for you?
The difficult part for me is no one to help.
No one to help.
Nobody.
So how were you able to deal with that successfully?
The successfully, how am I be able to deal with that is that I bring myself down. If I met you today, I will tell you, boss, I don't have anything. Can you help me? I'm son of nobody. Can you help me? But I thank God.
All right, now let's go next to the other question because of time.
Okay.
I understand that as a DOP, you are well trained, and of course, your work is almost synonymous. I mean, similar to that of a cinematographer.
It is.
All right, so how do you both work when you're in the field such that your skill or your own job role does not clash with that of a cinematographer?
Okay. The what I'm going to say about this is that DOP is similar to cinematographer too. But what I can say about it is that no matter how perfect people is on a set, let me put it on a set, you must surely have a senior, which is the DOP. You will need to listen to the DOP. Even if you are a cinematographer, you are a cameraman, you need to listen to the DOP because the DOP will tell you what to do.
All right. I think that caps it. Because of the want of time, we cannot go any further having this conversation. But quickly, your social media handles, in case people would like to reach out to you, what are your handles? Okay,
my Facebook handle is Awe Oluwafemi Shion. Awe Oluwafemi Shion. My Instagram handle is femzy.entertainment.
Okay, that's it.
That's
all right, go ahead, go to femzy.entertainment on Instagram and go to his Facebook, of course, send him a DM, collaborate with him. He's, I don't want to say the bad word that just came to my mind, but he's an amazing DOP. A great work that he puts out there. If you have a music video coming up, you might want to get to Femzy Entertainment. They'll give you exactly what you want. Thank you once again, Femzy, for coming on the show. We appreciate your time. iBrandTV break, Star Corner. More stars will be joining us after this time out. Stay with us.
Thank you.